Hi, I'm Peter Rose, founder of Longwood Currency Trading. I've been asking a couple of emails anyway, certainly quite a few over the years. Is Forex a scam? Forex is not a scam, but there are a lot of scammy people that are involved in Forex that are trying to teach you, but they don't know what they're doing. They're trying to impress you with all the money that they've made, but a lot of the stuff that they have is rented or it's fake. And there are some people that are really good. They have made a lot of money, and they're the legit thing. How do you separate that? Well, you know, if you fail at something, then you want to blame somebody except yourself maybe. And I think that's the tendency for a lot of people, is they get into Forex, they've had bad education, and they lose their money. And so it's a scam. It's not a scam. It's a $6.7 trillion a day international market of money that is transferred in order for executing commerce between countries. So there's no scam that you can get $6.7 trillion and hundreds of thousands of people involved in, and large institutional traders that are going to be trying to scam each other. You're not going to scam anybody. The international market is not scamming anybody. They're saying, look, I got this thing that I want to buy. I got to trade my, whatever, my Swedish currency for Mexican pesos or whatever the thing is, to establish that international commerce. But the people, the retail traders out there, they don't know how to trade. Maybe they make a couple of lucky hits, they pull it off. Now they know how to trade. So now they're going to teach you how to do it. But what they're teaching you is, you could learn that on Baby Pips. What you really need to do is you need to go to babypips.com and read all the stuff on that website. That's the Forex market. Now, they're probably teaching you stuff that isn't really valid because there's no moderation on that. If people want to believe that Fibonacci numbers work, that's great. I've got a degree in physics, almost a minor in math. I did 40 years of real estate investment. I'm just here to tell you I understand Fib numbers, and they have absolutely no correlation with the currency market. None. You can't even find a correlation between them. And yet people are there drawing fib lines and say, oh, look, price hit that. Price didn't hit the fib line. Price went to an order flow level, and the fib just happened to be there. Remember, there's, I don't know, 5 or 6 different fib levels that you can have. So from a statistical standpoint, price is going to hit one of those. But they're not predictive in any nature. They're not confluence in any nature. They don't have anything to do with it. So it's stuff like that that isn't scammy. It's just incorrect. But people believe what they want to believe, and they propagate that, and they throw fib lines on, and it appears to work for them, where it really doesn't. There's other things that are going on that allow you to trade. And so somebody comes up with their fib cross moving average indicator pattern, and it doesn't work, and that's a scammy thing. But it sounds good. There are an enormous number of gullible people that want to be convinced that they can take their $300 and run it to $30,000, and then take the $30,000 and run that to $2 million. If you want to believe that, that's fine. Have there been people that have done that? Yes, there have. Are you one of them? No, probably not. Because if you're even considering that instead of actually doing it, then it means that you probably are not going to be one of the ones that are going to be able to do that. Just because you see Olympic swimmers racing up and down the pool, and some guy gets out and says, I've got this secret method of cupping my hand and doing a little swirl with it, and I'm going to teach that to you, and you want to believe that you can compete at an Olympic level, if you want to pay that guy a couple of $1,000s to teach his little scoopy hand thing, that you can compete with Olympic swimmers, and then maybe you're a pretty good swimmer to start with. You get out in your local pool and you swim around with the local people, and maybe you do better, a little better than they are. But it isn't because of the cupped hand. But then you get out into the real pool with people that really know how to swim, and they'll chew you up. That's the same thing with people that believe that demo accounts and live accounts are the same. They will teach you in the demo account stuff that won't work when you get into the live account. But that's okay. They've already picked up your money, and when you complain at them, they say, well, you didn't follow my rules, you didn't follow the system, you didn't do X or whatever. And what are you going to say? You don't know anything. Have you been scammed? Yeah, not by the Forex market, but by some person who sold you a load of shit because it sounded good to you, because you really want to take that $300 and make $30,000 from it. You're going to have to, if you're going to watch these videos that are out there, you're going to have to be able to differentiate what's reasonable from what's not reasonable. And then watch the videos of the people that are talking about reasonable stuff, and you might learn something. But if you want to be entertained, some guy with his ball cap on backwards, driving around in his Lambo, living a good life, you don't know whether that guy rented that Lambo, whether he's made the money that he said he'd make, or he's just shitting you. Amazon FBA, how many ads are there out there for doing that? How many tens of thousands of people start that? How many actually make more than $300 a month doing that? Not many. You have to look at the reality of the statistics that are out there. You can't believe the crap. Otherwise, you're going to get into the Forex market, which is the best market that I can think of to take small amounts of money and be able to build those into a significant enough sum so that the money that you can throw off from that from a percentage standpoint is better than you're going to get anywhere. But if you take crazy risks, if you're risking 3 to 5% of your account, because that's what you have to do when you're trying to take a $300 account to a $600 account, you're risking 3 to 5% on your account. Try to do that when you're dealing with a $100,000 or a $200,000 account or a $30,000 account, taking a 3 to 5% risk. You're going to go flatline quicker than you possibly can imagine. Why? That's just the nature of the Forex market. The fact that you can't comprehend that, or you weren't shown that in a correct manner, doesn't make the Forex market a scam. The Forex market is not a scam. It's a legit vehicle for international commerce. And it's just recently, I don't know, 15, 20 years, where the retail trader has been able to participate in that market. But that market has been going on for a long time. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. International commerce. People say that it's a scam and it's fixed because it's a distributed market. There's no New York Stock Exchange where everybody can go to buy their currencies like you can buy stocks. You have J.P. Morgan and Chase and Barclays or whatever, and they're doing international commerce. They're the ones that are doing that international trading with each other. The banks are trading with each other in order to fulfill their clients' needs. This guy needs to sell the currency and buy another one. So the two banks get together and they have that trade happen. It's legit. You just have to figure out what reasonable expectation you can have on the amount of money that you can make and how big of a bank that you're going to have in order to have money that's going to significantly impact your income. If you think you're going to take $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 and significantly impact your income, even if it's Social Security and you're making $1,500 a month, you're not going to significantly impact your income with a $3,000 mini account unless you're trading at 200 or 500 to 1. That's a scam. Somebody telling you to trade at 200 to 500 leverage. They may be doing that, but they got beat. How many times did they lose all their money? Of the tens of thousands of retail traders who have done that and lost their money, how many have been able to refund that account over and over and over again, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times before they finally figured out what doesn't work? And once you get that, then if you want to trade 200 to 1 or 500 to 1, go ahead and do that. But you're not going to learn how to trade currencies trading 200 to 500 to 1. You're just not. So you need to learn trading first. You need to learn risk management first. You need to learn money management first. And then you can learn how to trade the Forex market so that you're the one providing the information as to what you're going to be doing in your trading. And because of the mistakes that you make, when you listen to these people out there, then you'll be able to differentiate who's giving you the straight scoop and who's not. Somebody who tells you that trading in a demo is the same thing as trading in a live account doesn't understand trading. And they're not trading a very big account. Or maybe they're one of those people that just is lucky and they can separate those two and they know the difference between, or the guys that are trading a $300 account and getting $600 out of it after 5 months or 4 months, 6 months, and risking 3 to 5%. Because they already know how to trade. And so they can do that. It's like learning how to drive a car. If you first learn how to drive a car and then you step into a race car, what do you think is going to happen when you get out on the track? You're going to get your ass killed. So is racing a scam? No. It's for trained people to drive high-performance vehicles. And not only drive a high-performance vehicle, but race it. And have the car configured structurally and technically to give you that kind of horsepower. When you're starting to learn how to trade and you're trying to do it at 200 to 1 and compounding and all the other foolishness on top of Fibonacci levels and all the other crazy stuff, of course you're going to come to the conclusion that Forex is a scam. Forex is not a scam. Look for some other problem that's causing your failure or your inability to really grow that account the way that you think that you should before you get to a certain point and then all of a sudden your account gets flatlined out. You lose it. And you build it back up and then you lose it. Well, there's a reason for that. Not because there's a scam, not because somebody's stop hunting you. Nobody gives a shit about your $3,000 account. Nobody gives a shit about your $300,000 account. It's shit dust. You gotta understand what $6.7 trillion of liquidity means in relationship to any amount of money you could throw at that account. And you think somebody's trying to hunt you? No, you're just trading the wrong way. You don't understand trading and you don't understand order flow as it is functional within the currency market. Because the currency market is unique. It's not like the stock market. You can't bring, excuse me, tools that you learn stock trading and apply them into the currency market because it's a different market for a different purpose. It's a zero-sum game. Somebody will tell you that stock trading is a zero-sum game. It's not. There are reasons. They just don't understand the mathematical definition of zero sum. You need to educate yourself first on reality before you start to try to educate yourself on the Forex market. Because it's not a scam. It's a market that's there for us as retail traders. Once we learn how to trade, then we learn the specific characteristics of that Forex market. And then we go, okay, I know how to trade. Now I get to build some specific type of rules that will take advantage of that particular market characteristic. And what you're trying to write rules against is not the Forex market. You're trying to write rules against the order flow of the Forex market. And what's that order flow based on? It's based on the currency pair, which is the vehicle for creating price action. So that's the problem that you're going to have to solve. not whether some stupid Fibonacci level is reached or not reached, or Bollinger Band or stochastic or any of that stuff. That's not trading. So if you're having problems trying to figure this stuff out, or wondering where you go so that it doesn't appear to be a scam, so that you can, what do you need to look at? What are the specific bullet things that you need to look at? Get some education from somebody who's able to provide real stuff for you. And how do you determine that? You have to be able to judge a character. If someone comes up to you and says, gee, I'd like to be your friend, you know, we've got similar interests, and you know right away whether you like him or you could trust him. And then you get to know him a little bit, and then you can trust him. If you think that what I say makes sense, throw me an email. I've got over 400 videos out on Video Land, 50 blog posts. I've got a website and I've had Longwood currency trading since 2000, and I think it was 2017, but I've been studying the FOREX market since 2007, and the general financial markets themselves, stocks, commodities, all that stuff, since the mid-1970s. You want to look for credentials for some. I don't say come and get trading from me. I'm not. I wouldn't be able to help you out to get started and learn how to trade. I don't teach beginners because my time is expensive. It's valuable to me. So it's not worth spending thousands and thousands of dollars to learn what a pip is and how to size your bank and all that other stuff. You learn all that stuff on baby pips, get into a demo account, learn the trading platform, throw $1,000 into a live account, trade for a little bit, lose some money, try to see what that means, spend about 6 months trading, and then if you've got questions or you want some help, then get a hold of me. I'd be happy to chat with you to see if the programs that I have or the consulting that I do could help you out. I'm retired, so I'm not trying to run a training program. I got nothing to sell you. I don't care if anybody never buys anything from me. It doesn't matter. I enjoy making the videos. I enjoy working with folks that have questions. I don't need somebody being argumentative at me, but, oh, I think this, and you're wrong about fib levels. Trust me, I'm not wrong about the stuff that I talk about. I've been around the corner before. I didn't fall off the truck and hit my head. Find somebody that you can have some trust in. Learn some basic information on your own, and then call that person that you have the trust in, or email them. Nobody calls me. You email me. And set up a video conference with them. I'm happy to do that. I do that all the time with people. I'd like to talk with you. Great, I'll talk with you. We'll set up a time. And then it's just like two people meeting. You determine whether you have that trust or not. And I've got the background of my life out there so that you know who I am. Find somebody that you can feel comfortable with. Might not be me. I've been in martial arts for 50 years, so I don't deal with idiots or whiners or complainers or people who don't want to do anything. I don't deal with folks like that very well. I deal with people that are motivated, that want to learn in a progressive, process-oriented manner in order to replace their job income or at least significantly impact that. And in order to do that, you're going to need to have at least a $30,000 account at some point in your life. I can work with you as long as you got a few $1,000s that you can trade with, so that I can show you the mechanics of how you can manage this whole thing called trading. I don't mind doing that. But what I can't do is start you off from the beginning. Maybe I'll write a online course or something where you can read the stuff that's filtered out from all the junk that's out there, and just teaches the trading. I might do that at some point. But right now, I don't have the time for that because I'm busy trading and having a good time in my life, and I hope you're having a good time in your life. Forex is not a scam. It's a great vehicle for you. you would miss out on a tremendous opportunity to increase your income or your overall financial wealth situation, or just establishing something. If you're have a job where your body depends on you working, what happens if you break your leg, or you have a gallbladder operation like I had to have in 2012, and you get knocked out for 2 months? Where does your money come from? So the Forex market can provide that for you, but you just have to give it a chance. There's nothing wrong with the market. It's you that doesn't understand something, and that can be fixed. If you're stupid, I can't fix that. But if you're ignorant, meaning you don't know something, that's something I can help you with. So consider that spectrum of discussion as opposed to, is Forex a scam? Peter Rose, Longwood Currency Trading. Have a great day and have a great trading day.